So sadly, I am not one of those people who buy thousands of beauty advent calendars before basically the season starts or like as soon as they drop and then unbox them. I would love to do this at some point, but right now I don't have the financial resources to spend so much money. So I buy one beauty advent calendar for myself that I open up every single day. So I'm not watching inside. The only thing that I do usually is I just take a look on the spoilers if it's really fitting for me. If not, it's not my calendar. So it is the second year in a row that in 2024 I decided to go for the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. And I thought this time, instead of just showing it on Instagram, by the way, there is a pinned, like a story highlight on my profile where you see me unboxing it every single day. I thought let's just give a quick overview here on what was inside of 2024. I have everything here in front of me plus my little notes because of the pricing. I don't know in what order it was in there, but that's actually not the point of the video. I just want to go with you through the products and tell you my immediate thoughts if this is something that I find useful and good in a calendar or not. And maybe at some point you come at the end of 2025 when it's about to get into the season of advent calendars. Maybe you come back and you wanna see what was 2024 inside the calendar. By the way, I'm just unboxing here that from the box so that I can, after I talk, put it back into the box so that I can finally put it in the bathroom and the makeup drawers. But yeah, I can't review a lot of these things. Some of these are very, very new to me. Some of these are definitely repeat brands that were already in there last year. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I mean, it sounded like I wanted to say more in that sentence, but it wasn't. Overall, before we get into the products, I want to point out the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar is one of the priciest ones on the market. I paid €250 this year, and the overall worth of products that were in here were €1,250 and 40 cents. So honestly, that's 5 times the price. This year, though, last year, was also the first time that we got two versions of the calendar. So there was, I think, a love one and a scent one. Honestly, I have no fucking clue which one I chose at the end. I chose the one with the higher worth. And here is my first critical point on this. Why does Beauty Bay offer two versions of the calendar with mostly the same components in there, but a few were different? And these few different items basically had a change in the value. So one calendar had a worth of over €1,100 and the other one over €1,200. Honestly, oh my god, everything is collapsing here. I like the fact that Cult Beauty offered two versions this year so that you can basically just see, okay, do I want to have this or that version? But if you then charge people the same price, give people the same value. So I just wanted to say that. The next very important thing to know, Cult Beauty Advent Calendar is not a makeup advent calendar. The Cult Beauty one is very, very skincare heavy. So I would say 40% skincare. No. 50% skincare. 30% hair care, 10% makeup, and 10% other things like fragrances or miscellaneous stuff. Very, very skincare heavy. This, though, was exactly what I wanted. I wanted to have a skincare heavy calendar because it is hard to find a makeup heavy calendar where are enough items in there that A, interests me, and B, I didn't have already. So Skincare is just a part of the whole beauty industry that I just don't try so much. I have my fixed skincare that I love, and I exchange maybe 1 or 2 items per year and try different ones. But these skincare items from the advent calendar are definitely worth it to me. And I still am using stuff from last year's calendar that I have in my bathroom, but the majority I actually used up. So that is what I wanted to say to you. I have everything now laid out in front of me, so you know what? Let's just go right into it with the first thing. And it's a skincare thing that was in here. This is the Great Barrier Relief. This is a reparative skin soothing serum from Crave Beauty, if I'm right. Is it Crave Beauty or is it Great Barrier Relief? And then the whole thing just is named. It's Crave Beauty, made in Korea. I'm pretty sure that last year we had stuff like this already in there, Great Barrier Relief, but it was not that serum, it was something else. And I think I still have it in the bathroom. It was either an oil or a face cleanser or something. So I haven't tried the one from last year for whatever reason, but I'm excited to try this one, and it's Korean Beauty, so Korean Beauty always works. Then I have here a Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Daily Peel. I think this was in last year. This is in all of the Cold Beauty boxes, always included, and people love these. I use them whenever I get these test packs, but I just don't see why they are so good. Please enlighten me. Maybe so you're not confused. Cold Beauty, UK brand, that means 25 boxes, and most of the boxes do not have only one item in there. There are boxes that have 6 or 7 different items in there, so that's why I have so much more. We have a little tester thing here. These are the JVN Complete Nourishing Shine Drops. These are for your hair. So here we have a hair care product. I heard about JVN. I have never tried them actually, but honestly, shine drops sound nice. How do you use them? Apply to dried hair. Silky silicone-free oil instantly adds incredible gloss without adding weight. Yes, that completely sounds like me once my hair is finally dark. We have this is by L'Occitane. This is the milk concentrate. This is a body cream, I think. Yeah, this is a body cream. I don't use body creams. Honestly, my skincare ends like here. It's really bad, but it is what it is. Let's be honest. Let's be relatable here. Skincare ends with the jawline or with the neck in a lot of cases. But I'm also not a big fan of L'Occitane. I used to use them way back, like 10 or more years ago. The hand cream by L'Occitane were super popular back then, but they're now an MLM, so I don't like that. Another MLM product, this is the Sol de Janeiro Rio Radiance Perfume Mist. So let's test this out. I have tried products from Sol de Janeiro, not because I bought them, sorry for the noise, because they were included in these boxes. I know that, why is plastic so loud? I know that a lot of people swear by Sol de Janeiro. I just have purely a problem with them being an MLM. That's just the thing. Sol de Janeiro, L'Occitane, and Body Shop, they are kind of special forms of an MLM. They do sell through resellers or like their own shops, but they have a part MLM integrated, so I don't like that. While to be honest with Sol de Janeiro, I'm not 100% sure if there is an MLM part or they were just bought by an MLM. I don't have enough research material on that because I'm just not interested in the brand at all. So what I wanted to say is, I tried their body creams. They are nice. Even one of my summer my summer sunscreens is from Sol de Janeiro for the body because it's a really good sunscreen. I don't want to argue on that. But I am not a fan of their scents. So many people love their scents. I don't know what type of scent this is, but it says a solar scent that combines clean white florals Ugh. Creamy coconut milk, okay, and warmth, the warmth of sun on the sand. The warmth of sun on the sand sounds like dirty beach to me, but we will see. So let me put it in here. Oh, that is my sunscreen from them. That one I actually like. Oh, I like that. Oh, I totally see myself wearing this in the summer. Oh, this is such a beach scent. Okay, that one I do like. I said I like their sunscreen. But this super viral cream, and I hate the name, the Bum Bum cream, I hate that. I like the cream itself, but the scent is so strong and so heavy, not for me. By the way, if anyone is super deep into the Sol de Janeiro lore and all of their stuff with the MLM or not, please let us know in the comments down below. I'm just not interested enough in this brand to dive in the full research pool, but I'm pretty sure there are some people out there who are fans of the brand and who are very well educated. I think there is even a James Welsh video on that. Could that be? Maybe I'm making that up. But let's move on to the Dr. Levi Intense Stem Cell Eye Booster Concentrate. This is a great brand. This is so expensive. I think this little guy here is 90 bucks. Last year there was a Dr. Levi hydration mask in there and I still use that mask. It is so good. It's a plain white face mask that actually feels like toothpaste a bit or looks like toothpaste a bit without the blue stripes. But it's so good. It's so hydrating. I love to apply this before I go in the shower. If I shower in the mornings, usually I go throughout the day, but sometimes when I do it in the morning, I apply this. It needs to be on like 10 minutes or so. It's perfect for shower time. Beautiful. So I'm really excited to try out the eye cream. Sadly, they're very expensive. They have really good products, but I would never ever spend that much money on skincare. No, thank you. There is just the line. Sunday Riley was also in last year's calendar, and I still use that. I think last year was in there the CEO Glow, like a glycolic acid serum. I have opened this maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I use it every now and then. It's a tingling serum, so this is like a chemical peel on your skin, so I can't use it all the time. But I like that. I know Sunday Riley as a brand has a very controversial history. James Welsh has a video on that too, very informative. But I do like their products. And in this year's calendar was the 15% vitamin C brightening serum. The problem is I am not a fan of vitamin C serums because they can be quite harsh to the skin. I used to use some vitamin C and I had no reactions, but I have never used something with 15% vitamin C. So I will try it out. Maybe it works. I think vitamin C was also one of the ingredients that if you use it in the morning, you definitely have to wear sunscreen because it can be a bit harsh to the skin. So next up we have a eye mask. This is the Cree by Dr. AJ Sternham Biocellulose Eye Treatment Mask. So these are basically not patches. These are like full masks. I never tried one of these. I'm curious. The thing is, it's one in here, I think. Is it one? How much of an improvement can you see? But I like sheet masks. And talking about sheet mask, here's another one, MZ Skin by Dr. Mariam Zamhi. This is the Hydralift Gold Face Mask. This is 1 in 2 parts. I like that. Never tried one of these. I really want to try this viral mask that then disappears. Where can I buy this? But I like sheet mask. I think they're not only on trend, I do think they're very handy. If I'm not applying this Dr. Levi hydration mask, when I go to the shower, I very often do a sheet mask in the shower or do a sheet mask on a Sunday morning. You know, when my husband is still sleeping, I'm awake, I can also lay there and rot with a face mask on. Yeah, let's take a makeup item. I told you it's very skincare heavy. Here we have a Tower 28 product. That was, yeah, that was unexpected. I don't know why, but Tower 28 was not a brand that I expected in the calendar. And this is their Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade XOXO. I don't know what I should think about this. I mean, it's like literally neon, but I'm very excited. I won't swatch it and try it now because I want to properly unbox it and categorize it and put it in an Excel spreadsheet, but I used to have Tower 28 glosses. I don't know what they're called, but they went rancid after half a year. So hopefully will not happen to these, but I'm excited to try it out. An eyeshadow palette was also in the calendar. This is the Natasha Denona Baby Love palette, and first of all, I think these baby palettes from Natasha Denona are great. You get a lot of product in here. I do really like the concept, but it's not for me. So this is something that I will not keep. I will not swatch it, will not try it. I will immediately put this away and actually give it away because someone will have a lot of good times with these. While for me, this is just not, first of all, not the format of palette that I would like to have, and also the colors, not for me. Let's switch to some hair care. I'd say we have the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Therapies Silicon Lemon and Bergamot Deep Conditioning Treatment. There were Philip Kingsley products in the calendar last year too, so there are a lot of brands that we had last year too, but now we have different products. You could be mad about this. Personally, I'm not because I was very satisfied with the brands. But Philip Kingsley, I remember that we also had the elasticizer, I think, in there with I think it was shampoo. I'm not 100% sure if it is the same thing or if I'm making this up. Because hair care is just something, I have my products that I use, and hair care items that I don't know, I don't touch. It's weird, but I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to give it more of love here. And I just saw this is before shampooing, thoroughly wet hair and apply in sections. Leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Oh, okay. So this is basically a pre-wash treatment like the Olaplex one. I removed myself from Olaplex. It's not good for your hair, but maybe this one is better. It's with ricinus oil, which is good for hair growth and hair strength. I use ricinus oil on my lashes. Okay. Maybe I give this a try. Maybe I give it a try. We also have the Nourishing Mask from Amika. So this is another hair mask, but like post-wash. The choice here is a bit questionable because we already have a deep conditioning hair mask here. Why put it in another mask? But I like the brand Amika. I have one of their hair masks in a big jar or tub in my shower currently, for the days that I'm not using K18. Very weirdly packed, this is the Laneige Cream Skin Serapeptide Toner and Moisturizer. I've never seen a toner and moisturizer in one package. Why is it packed like that? Well, very simple. Everything needs to have a list of ingredients. Everything needs to have good labels, and it's all printed here on the back. There are other products where just little squares of paper in the box. So the ingredients and stuff were on that little square printed, which is, I think, a better solution than putting it in this plastic bag that just lands into the bin. But here it is. I have my thoughts on Laneige because their lip mask that everybody loves gave me bloody lips. I hated them. They have a face mask, an overnight mask. I love that. I use it so little because I just don't want to empty that face mask because I don't want to repurchase it now, but I love that mask. So a toner and moisturizer sounds interesting. I mean, I will try that mini, but I'm just a little bit like, I don't want to be happy too early. Let's take another makeup item. We have a mini size of the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow Mascara. If you remember, I tested that. I hated that. I will give it a second chance here with the mini. And it comes in handy because honestly, my backup mascaras are nearly empty. And here behind me are new backup mascaras. And let me tell you a secret. It's all drugstore mascara. Then we have some miscellaneous stuff. These are by the Cult Beauty brand. And these are these creaseless hair clips. Honestly, I have a box here of hair clips in front of me that I use. When you saw my videos, hopefully you did, that I use when I do my makeup. So while I saw already by some people that they are not happy with these, honestly, I am. I think these are handy. This is nothing that I will throw away. This is something that I will end up using every single day. So thank you. Then we have another little tester here. This is from Y. I have no clue how to pronounce the brand name, but I love the brand. Oh, their shampoo for fine and medium hair. Mwah. Their hair mask for fine and medium hair. I love it. Y is the only shampoo brand that I use right now, shampoo and conditioner, because they're just the bestest. And here we have now a perfume in Melrose Place. It says, a velvety rich rose fragrance with hints of bergamot, lychee, cedarwood, and white musk. Honestly, that sounds like a candle I would lit in the bathroom, but let's smell it. Okay, I have to spritz it, so let me, can you, hello? Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Honestly, this does not smell like a perfume I would wear, but it smells like a hair perfume. This smells like hair after a treatment at your hairdresser. Oh, okay. I like that. Not as a body perfume, so it's not like I would wear this just as a perfume, but I would spritz this in my hair, honestly. For that, I can totally imagine that. Let's grab some miscellaneous stuff, also from the Cult Beauty brand. These are wristbands. So these are the type of bands you apply like this, or you put on like this, and these will stop the water from leaking. Oh my god, all the fibers are coming out. Okay. What the actual fuck is the chunks of the fiber? This is really cheap produced. I have the fibers flying around now everywhere. What I wanted to say though is I'm not a fan of these. I like the idea, but the problem is they get wet. You have to put them somewhere so that they dry, but they will never dry completely in the bathroom. So they stay kind of damp, like a freshly cleaned cat, and then they start to stink. They start to smell this distinct old water smell, so I don't have them anymore. I don't want them. Moving on, we have another hair care product. This is the Hair by Sam McKnight Volumizing Shampoo. And I remember this came in one box with the matching conditioner. Like that. Hair by Sam McKnight. Pretty sure we had that already. Pretty sure I tried that. The only thing that in my box was this was opened. So a lot of the shampoo, or not a lot, but a bit came out. It was all stuck together, but I was able to clean it off. Like it. I mean, a shampoo and the matching conditioner. What can I ask for more? What else? Let's stay with hair. A mini of the Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. I tried the full size already, was not a fan actually, but I will give it another chance. The Elemis Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. A cleanser, honestly, is never wrong in a calendar. We love that. That's not in the calendar, that's my lip gloss of today. We have a Paula's Choice treatment. That one I absolutely love. I went through 2 or 3 bottles of this. I'm not a retinol person, but I always keep on using it. I think retinol does nothing for my skin, but for whatever reason, the psychology, you know, my mind thinks it does something, and Paula's Choice is a really good treatment. It's really pricey, and it's the full size that we got on the calendar. Another hair care product, this is by Color Wow. This is the Money Mist, a Lux Light leave-in conditioner for glossy, expensive looking hair. How do I use this then? Directions: spray throughout clean, damp hair. Okay, so this is meant to be used in damp hair. Love that. The Color Wow, you know, the Dream Coat. I'm a big fan of this. I'm in my second or third bottle. No, it's the third one already because I just use it and I love it. I truly believe that Color Wow has beautiful hair care products. So I was very happy with that. Moving on to more skincare. This big boy is 90 bucks. This is the Augustinus Bader Rich Cream. This is only 15 milliliters, so we don't buy things like that here, but that cream was already last year in the calendar. Personally, I'm not mad that we got this again because I love this moisturizer. I really love this. I think this is so good, but it's actually not better than other moisturizers that have a more thick, classic cream-like texture, because this is classic cream. You know, you have gel moisturizer, you have milky moisturizers, you have these that are creams but they dissolve. This is your classic thick cream moisturizer. And others from other brands that are not 90 bucks for 15 milliliters are just as good. I like it. I feel like a luxury bitch when I use this, so I'm not mad about this, but honestly, this is definitely not a thing that I would buy at any point. Then we have another UI product. This is the Sculpt and Body Scrub. This is in a lot of Cult Beauty boxes. I had this also as a Sephora reward here in Germany. I have multiple used up of these. I do like this. It is a very weird feeling when you use it as scalp scrub, but it's kind of nice. So I'm happy that we had this. It's just a good product. More hair care. This is the Fable and Mane Amla Soothing Serum. Last year, there was also a Fable and Mane oil in here, and it was like a hair oil, you know, like one of these essential oil hair oils. And this is a soothing serum. It says section dry hair, apply a few drops on the scalp, massaging it gentle, blah, blah, blah. Leave in for at least 5 minutes or overnight and rinse thoroughly before cleaning with shampoo. Okay, so this is a scalp soothing serum. Do I need this? Maybe. I try this. I'm into hair oiling now. I do have like a rosemary and mint oil that I use. Either I'm paranoid because I have such short hair now and I just want to believe that it just grows super quick. But remember when I first showed my short hair, it was barely over the ear, and now look at the hair and how much of the ear this is already covering. Maybe it's the oil, maybe it's Vela, I don't know. Maybe it's Schwarzkopf. But I don't mind products like this. These are just fun ways to try them out, and Fable and Mane is not a cheap hair care brand. Then we have a Kayali fragrance. This is a mini of the pistachio one. I do have the full size, so I will not open this up. I will give this away to someone else who wants to try this. I love the pistachio scent, so I'm not mad about this. But again, I have it already in the big size. I said so many positive things now about the product, so let's rant a bit. This is a candle. Last year, there was a candle in here too that I hated with passion. This year, we have a candle by the brand Virao, and it's the Witchy Woo candle. It's a beautiful blue candle. The full-size candle is 180 bucks. This is a mini. Let me just tell you this. And I said it in my Instagram stories and I tried to rephrase it. This candle smells like the aftershave a 14-year-old teen boy would choose because he needs to shave for the very first time and wants to smell specifically manly. This is the scent that is in here. This is toilet scent. This is a toilet candle. How can... No. Just no. Please, Cult Beauty. don't put candles in here, or put scentless candles in here. I don't mind a beautiful glass with a beautiful candle in there. I would love that. But it's so hard to do it with the scents, so I'm so happy that I can now let go of this, because I wanted to throw this away. My whole room here stinks like this since Christmas. That was not good. Back to hair care. I think this is a full size of the Jisoo honey infused hair oil. How is this? Okay, this is for normal hair application, so this is definitely something that I will save in my bathroom until my hair is a little bit longer. I love using hair oils. I never tried Jisoo because of the thing with their lip oil, that it is more like cooking oil, but I heard good things about the hair oil, so hopefully it is good. Should we do a little bit more makeup? We have a 2-gram size of the Hourglass translucent veil. When I saw this, I was completely sure that this is a scam, because this is a gift with purchase, but I was wrong. The gift with purchase that you get from Hourglass is 0.8 grams. So this you can actually buy, I think it's 25 euros or so. I like the Hourglass powder, so I am not mad about this. I think it's a good one, but they could have put the full size in here too. More makeup, I would say. Yes, more makeup. A full size of the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the matte beauty blush wand in Pillow Talk Pink Pop. The choice of the shade is quite questionable, because Pink Pop is really not the prettiest one, although I like it a lot. If you remember in my blush series, it looks like a white-based peach, but applied on the skin, it all of a sudden looks good. I wish they would have put in here Pillow Talk Pop, because this was a shade that was exclusively on the Charlotte Tilbury website, and it would be such a cool surprise to have this exclusive shade in the advent calendar. In general, I'm a big fan of these, so I'm not mad about this. But I have the shade already, so I will give it away too. Then we have another eye mask package. This is from 111 Skin. Never heard of them. This is the Rose Gold Illuminating Eye Mask. It's a one-time use in here. We have a mini Ole Hendriksen Banana Bright Instant Glow Moisturizer. The eye cream was last year in here. I'm pretty sure could have been also in a Cult Beauty box. I get so messed up with these, because Cult Beauty has really good value boxes for topics, and especially the skincare boxes. I buy, I think, 3 or 4 of them each year, because they are really, really good. You pay like 30 bucks and the products you get inside are worth 150. It's really good. But I had the mini eye cream of this. I liked it, but I don't get the hype. So maybe the moisturizer will change that for me now. This is hair care. Yes, this is the Ceremonia, what's it called? The Guava Rescue Spray. This is a spray. This is a UV and heat protective detangler. Shake well, spray throughout damp hair, focusing on mid-length and ends, avoiding the scalp. Okay, weird. And it has butterfly, ginger, avocado, guava, blah, 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 blah. 24-hour frizz control. Oh, I will test that for you. Healthy looking and superior shine. I will test that for you. I'm always here for a hair care product like this. So once again, not mad about this. One day we had a Bioma moisturizer. This is the moisturizing rich cream with triceramide bakuchiol, I don't know, but it's something like retinol. It's like a different type, but it's also in the family of retinols and shea extract. I went through 5 of these blue already. Bioma is one of my favorite affordable skincare brands. The creams are between 12 and maybe 15 euro, and I am about to place a Sephora order because my Bioma cleansing balm is empty and I want to try their lip mask and lip oil too. They have such great products. I can highly recommend trying out Bioma if you have access to them. Then more skincare. These are the Glow Recipe Niacinamide, the Hue Drops. These are the ones that are in the bronzy color. I really don't know if this is for me. This is, by the way, a mini. Oh, I thought this is a full size. Okay. I don't use bronzing drops. I do want to save this though for myself for the summer. I said, I think on Instagram when I unboxed it, that I might give this away, but I want to give it a try. I want to know what's it with the bronze drops. Why does everybody love them? But I think in the winter now, I mean, I also have winter nails. This is not really matching. There is a rose hue thing common too, and I can't wait for that. But this one I will keep in my bathroom and try in the summer. Then we have a Medicate set. These are the HEO Mask Optimal Ratio Moisturization 2-step overnight mask. So this is really, really complicated. It says, wake up to deeply hydrated skin with this 2-step overnight mask featuring 3 essential elements of long-lasting moisturization, blah, 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 blah. Step 1, the cooling blue gel instantly replenishes skin hydration, blah, 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 and then the velvet cream that locks everything in. After cleansing, apply as the last step of your evening skincare routine. Smooth step 1 over face and neck, blah, 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 blah. Allow to absorb a few minutes and then apply step 2 and leave on overnight. Apply 2 to 3 times a week, and it comes with these 2 50 milliliter things. Last year, there was a Medicate eye cream in here, and I loved that eye cream. It was the first time that I really thought, oh my god, that cream is doing something for my under eyes. But they're also very pricey. So I'm excited to try out the mask. 3 sticks in here. This is this was very wild. So we have 3 sticks product in here. First one is by Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimension Precision Gel Liner in black. Will this grow mold, you ask? I don't know. It's a retractable pan. Okay. It's a black liner. Can you be mad at the black liner? I feel like this is just a staple for a lot of people, so I myself am not mad, although this is Patrick Ta. Then we have another eye pencil, and this is a liquid one. This is by Pat McGrath, the Perma Precision Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Extreme Black Coffee. So I assume that this is brown and not black, and the back here looks brown. Yes, this is definitely a brown eyeliner. Oh my god. And this went on so opaque and smooth in one try. Let me give you another one as an example. I do have a couple liquid liners here, surprisingly, honestly. Just to see if I'm making this fascination up. This is by Glamlight. I mean, it's a bit of a different format. But this is way goopier. But again, this is a different format. But I do have a liner like this with the felt tip from Hindash too. This is the Hero line. So let's just... The Hero line is a bit sheerer and definitely needs more building to be as opaque in one swipe as the Pat McGrath one. Maybe when I place my order on Sephora, I get the black version of this and see what other colors they have. From one swatch, I'm excited, but the cap is not really secured in here. Is it supposed to be like that? I mean, it's a kajal liner, it's a liquid liner, it's okay. The last one actually is a lip liner, and oh, so exciting. This is from Izamaya. I have the Wild Horse palette, but I have never tried any of the other Wild Horse products. So I'm of course excited that the Spur Stick, the suede lip liner is in here. This is in the shade Buff, and oh, look at, oh, they look so good. Oh, they're like that. So I assume they will not be retractable. Oh my god, for a second I thought the stick is broken because I was twisting, and nothing came up. But it has like a little bit of free room there. And now I was... Did you see that? It broke off. Oh my god. Please don't tell me that the complete stick just came out. The lip liner came broken. Oh my god. Okay, here it is. This is the shade Buff. It's actually a really pretty shade. And now let me search what I just lost. 1 second, please. It is safe to say that this is probably a quarter of the lip liner that just came out of the lip liner. We're still not done, by the way. We have 4 more products. So one is this. This is the Joe Loves, Joe by Joe Loves. This is a hand cream. This was the brand that was the candle from last year. That was awful. I'm not a hand cream user. Maybe I should be one. Maybe I should just put it aside of the bed. But I do play on the phone, and then the phone gets... Well, honestly, I'm not a hand cream user, so I will put it away and give it away. Then we have a lip butter balm from Summer Fridays. I'm really, really happy that this is in here because I wanted to try these for so long. This is the shade Vanilla Beige. Is this like a lip gloss? No, this is just a true lip balm. Apply as needed. Can be used under or over lipstick. Okay, why should I use this over lipstick? Very interesting applicator. Mine is already a bit smeared. Ugh. Eee. Oh my god, I thought it's hard like the Glossier one, but I hope you can see this when I look down. This is silicone. This is squishy. But let's see. I hope they smell like vanilla. Hello? Oh, there is it. There is the product. Okay. The product separated in here and just clear shit was coming out. So let me massage it a bit here and shake it. That can happen with lip balms. That is fairly normal, honestly. So let's give it another shot. Yes, now it comes with stuff. Oh, it has a nice sweetie scent, and here's the shade. Pretty, 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 pretty. Where will I use this? How will I use this? Honestly, this will probably end up sitting somewhere on my desk. Like that. Hopefully it's not as good because I don't want to repurchase this. Why do I like the way this feels, honestly? 2 products left. One is a makeup item. Say, very interesting. The Glow Sculpt Multi-Use Cream Highlighting Blushes. They went viral last year, didn't they? And they sent the shade Mauve Glow, which is actually sold out the last time I checked. And here you have them. I already swatched it, I think, in the video. This looks nice. It's a really pretty shade. Let me try and swatch it again for you. By the way, you can remove these and buy a single refill, I guess, because there is a hole. And here is the shade. Very, very glowy. Ooh, very pretty. Honestly, this reminds me so much of Pinkgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. And this is a compliment because I love Pinkgasm. And last but not least, and I actually saved this product for last because this is the most expensive item in the calendar. This product, let alone, is worth 150 euro. The retail price is 150 euro. No, I'm not kidding. This is the BioEffect EGF Serum. I have no idea why this is so expensive. I can just tell you that when I posted about this on Instagram, I got messages from people who said they tried this and they are sad that it's so expensive because it's that good. They said it's that good. I can't believe. It says for improved appearance on skin. This, by the way, came with a card where the ingredients were basically printed on, and it says to apply AM, PM as you like. A couple drops on the face and you're good to go. I will use that motherfucker up and I will let you know if this is really worth 150 bucks. I doubt it. And that's it. That's the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. I think you can already tell I am satisfied with that, but that is exactly what I wanted to have. I wanted to have a skincare heavy advent calendar with a couple of hair care items thrown in there and a bit of makeup. It's just hard to get a makeup calendar that makes me happy because I have so much makeup. But skincare, I'm always open. I'm very happy with that. And honestly, I consider buying it this year again. What was your beauty advent calendar? Did you have a beauty advent calendar in 2024? Let me know down below. And if so, would you recommend the advent calendar? Thank you so much for joining today. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out any of the other videos. And I see you soon.